There was no security. There is still no security.
Still?
Yeah, not at all. To not have a father, especially in a male-driven world, so to speak, back in the day, it was not easy. I have never said this on camera. My character went unnoticed. You know, we exchanged numbers, show reels, all of that. I was asked how flexible I am. And I was so young. I'm not kidding you. I was so young to even understand what that even means. I am being selfish and I genuinely want to know, do you think I won't be able to pull it off? Do you think I won't be able to carry it?
Hello everyone, this is Aina and welcome to Instant Bollywood. I'm with someone who's just not beautiful from the outside but also a beautiful soul inside. Joining me in a conversation is Mahima Makwana. Hello.
Thank you. That's a beautiful introduction.
But it's true, I don't know you very well, but I can tell you that I get that vibe that you are a good soul and how much ever we've shot before. Your journey has been extremely inspiring for sure. But do you feel like if I didn't start early on in my life, or probably acting was not my profession, तो मैं क्या करती?
I still don't see myself doing anything apart from acting. Earlier, it was a consequence of my actions. Right now, it's passion. I truly see myself playing different characters and being in this fictitious world, doing, I don't know, there's something which I feel the most alive on a set, the most happy on a set. It just makes me feel motivated. You know, something that I also want to highlight right from the start. When you start off, especially as a child actor, obviously you don't realize what you're doing, which direction do you want to go into. But somewhere I think I found my passion while I was just touching upon a few unconventional things that I happened to, get offered on television. And I realized, no, yehi mujhe karna hai. And yeah.
You always focused and you stressed a lot about financial stability in life. आपने कहा कि financially stable होना बहुत important है और है. In a profession जहाँ पे आपको पता नहीं कि कल काम आएगा कि नहीं, कल कॉल आएगा कि नहीं, मुझे चेक ये महीने आने वाला है कि नहीं. And especially with the situation that you grew up in, how difficult was it to, have that security in your head?
There was no security. There is still no security.
Still?
Yeah, not at all. It's a myth that, once you enter the filmy world, everything turns gold and silver around you. No, it's not like that. I still look after my family and I have responsibilities and I take huge pride in that. A lot of people have come and questioned me about my journey. Ki, oh, ye to child labor ho gaya. No, it's a choice that I made and it's my life. Right now, I have the opportunity to do what I want to do and there was a choice to support my family. Usme galat kya hai? I lost my father when I was born. To not have a father, especially in a male-driven world, so to speak, back in the day, it was not easy.
Yeah.
It was not easy. My mother, she's not too educated. Education was also not given too much importance back in the day. We shared a huge generation gap and I'm going to be pretty vulnerable and honest in this interview, all right? My brother was 9. We didn't know if we'll be even provided with the right education that is needed. So, I've not also stressed about how she made money. She worked with NGOs. She did social work. She did all sorts of silai ka kaam. Chota mota jo bhi wo kar sakengi, because obviously it was something which was extremely untimely and something that probably she didn't see coming, right? So my house was broken and I was born in that situation.
Yeah.
Obviously a couple of incidents right even before acting happened. मैं स्कूल जाती थी और मैं concessions के लिए मांगती थी कि I lost my father, instead of whatever the fees are, can we please do something?
Yeah.
That's how we didn't have the means to even get proper meals all day. And it's fine. I've seen that. Okay, and this makes me the person that I am today. YRF की lane, we all know YRF की lane. I think I was 11, 12 or something और मैं वहाँ पे audition के लिए गई. कुछ नहीं हुआ. Someone right outside, I think the security guard or something. पहले तो social media या portfolios भी नहीं होते थे ना, बहुत मतलब थोड़े मोटे portfolios. I was sent back. मुझे देख के ही बोल दिया था योर ये भी नहीं, आई हैड एन ऑडिशन बट समहाउ देयर वाज सम मिसकम्युनिकेशन और मुझे बस निकाल दिया वहाँ से, लाइक ऐसे भेज दिया. देन every day I used to take rounds at Aram Nagar part 1, part 2, production houses, going there with your photos and you know वो fit unfit वाली जो बात होती थी, I've seen all of that. I've done some ads where I was told something but I कुछ और ही हुआ set पे. Like for instance, I was asked that okay there is a lead actor and you will be maybe somewhere the friend or someone. I happen to be on set, not that you know I have huge respect for junior artists as well because they make the frame that you know we need but I was not even the junior actor. I was somewhere even junior actor ke piche wala actor. So yeah, I've seen that. This happened on a couple of TVCs that I did back in the day. And then television happened. I did everything that I could in terms of all your episodics, small roles, cameos. Sapne Suhane, Ladakpan ke changed everything for me.
Yeah.
And since then, 2012-ish, I think, there was no looking back.
Touch wood. I also have this question जहाँ पे सलमान खान के साथ एक मूवी कर ली, लोग तो यही सोचेंगे कि अब तो सॉर्टेड, सलमान के साथ मूवी मिल गई, अब रास्ता सॉर्टेड है. एक इंडस्ट्री में भी प्रेशर होता है क्योंकि इंडस्ट्री के लोग, एक्टर एक्ट्रेसेस को एवरीवन लुक्स अप टू. एक सर्टेन लाइफस्टाइल होती है, BMW में घूमते हैं, गुची की बैग है, LV की बैग है. After doing a film in Bollywood and that too with one of the superstars, did you feel that kind of a pressure where you needed to up your lifestyle?
No, I'm pretty much comfortable with my Zara's and H&M. I will make sure that I'll be able to afford that Gucci and I get to that stage where I earn it. I don't want to do it for people. I'm not shallow-minded. I know what is important.
But what happens sometimes you end up taking that pressure unknowingly.
No, you know, I think the pressure was to do the right kind of work that was needed.
Yeah.
Antim ke baad, now that you're talking about my debut, I expected that a platter will be offered to me that, okay, these are the choices that you have.
Now you will pick.
Now you will pick.
Yeah.
But none of that happened. Because Antim was perceived well, it got great response. But somewhere, I have never said this on camera, my character went unnoticed. A lot of people came and told me, oh, you're doing great, oh, what an actor. But kaam nahi mila.
Yeah.
Kyun? Oh, these terms that I had no clue about. Brands, marketing, star.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was doing television, it was all about doing your job, going to the set, doing what you need to do, act. That's it. You come back home and
rest.
You rest.
Yeah.
Right now, you have to be visible. You have to make sure that you wear the right brands. Oh, we'll get to the brand topic later, where you're not even, where you don't even get the right set of brands. And yes, at the cost of sound, I am extremely grateful for the opportunity I got. But uske baad kya? मैंने तो कुछ और ही expect किया था. But you know what? I think you just make peace with the fact that yes, there have been exceptions, but you maybe are not offered the best kind of stuff, or maybe you know I will make sure that I make the best out of it. Yeah. But I expected something else. Maybe I had a different assumption about how probably this industry works.
Yeah.
Another incident. I was at one of these big events. I'm not going to name it for obvious reasons. I entered the event. It's a huge paparazzi. And at the same time, someone...
more popular.
No, not more popular. I understand when someone's more popular, you...
क्या होता है? हाँ.
क्या होता है, and it's not media's fault.
Yeah.
Audiences are more keen on knowing what an insider or what a nepo kids, so to speak. Because, ठीक है, I mean, people are curious. Even I, as an outsider or as an audience, even I want to know what they're wearing, who they're going out with, what's happening. So I understand. And क्या है ना, मुझे वो number game समझ में आ गया. Someone, as far as the films are concerned, with the same credibility, walked into the red carpet and 80 out of the 100 people didn't even cover me.
Oh God.
Okay. Then we'll get to the sitting arrangement part. Because हमें बोलना बड़ा पसंद है कि no, it was all nice. People ask ना, how are you? How have you been? नहीं सब ठीक है, all is good. No, but these things, they break you, they hurt you, they make you question your abilities and there's a lot of self-doubt that goes there. And as an actor, there's one thing that you definitely need. A, obviously talent. B, confidence. It breaks your confidence. So, like I was saying, someone with almost the same kind of credibility was given probably the second row and I was made to sit in the 7th row. And I'm like, But
Why?
I don't know. Maybe because the word brand or the word popularity is given more importance, and it's maybe I wasn't used to this, and I'm going to take it as a motivation. This is not a sob story.
You know, the fact that you've always worn your vulnerability out there. People know that, you know, you come from a single mom family, you've not had financial stability. बहुत अच्छे लोग मिलते हैं, पर बुरे लोग भी उतने ही मिलते हैं. Have you kind of faced where people have tried to take advantage of your vulnerabilities?
Yeah, of course. I think very off lately I realized that you have to set a boundary with people and you can't let people cross those boundaries. Having said that, there are a few people that I have met or I've heard about, or you don't really see these things coming, वो कुछ भी बोल देते हैं. Like, this was, I think, probably a couple of years ago, when I was doing television, exploring what I want to do, giving auditions and all that jazz. Again, I'm not going to give too many details. I was shooting for a film. That's all I can say. Not for Antim, but for something else. There was a cinematographer who I bumped into, and you know, when you meet new people, you like introducing yourself, you know, we exchange numbers, show reels, all of that. I was asked how flexible I am. And I was so young. I'm not kidding you. I was so young to even understand what that even means. What do
I am taken aback a little bit to hear that. How did you deal with it?
Kuch nahi, I just made it very clear that this is not who I am and this is not what I want to do. I just didn't know how to react to that, and this is again one of the few more incidents that I'm telling you. It's okay, you learn. You learn how to show people their place. You learn how to, and right now I'm so glad there are women, there are girls who are speaking out, coming out and open and expecting what they deserve.
Yeah.
There was nothing that I could do about this, but I made sure that I voice out my opinion and I draw the line. And yeah, that's about it.
Did you ever struggle to stand up for yourself? Because hota hai. Kabhi it's here, but you know, you're so naive and you're so innocent and you're so docile कि आप बोल नहीं पाते.
I think that was never a problem with me. I was always opinionated. People had issues with that as well. Maybe I didn't have the right voice, but somehow I managed to give my opinions, not realizing that maybe the job will be taken away from me, or maybe I might not get the opportunity. But it's okay. What is meant for me will happen. Yeah. And yes, this is not just the industry, the world is a cruel place.
Very.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Now you have to decide how do you make your own tiny world and be happy and be at peace with yourself. But yeah, I have had these experiences.
Is now the point and the stage that you are at, do you still have to face rejections and struggles?
Every day. I was never offered a platter. But I made sure that whatever little I get, I make the best out of it.
But you know, the gap from one project to other, वो जो बीच का खालीपन होता है, अपने आप को तभी कैसे काम
मैं, of course, I'm so glad you asked this. So when you work in television, you're working 30 days a month and 14 hours a day.
There's an income that you know per day का मिल रहा है,
yeah,
monthly
but keeping the financial aspect aside,
yeah,
actors, no matter we shy away from expressing or maybe committing this, that we seek validation, we seek attention. When your projects come in, suddenly everything is, you know, everything revolves around you, and then there is that period when and also something that I didn't know because for 10 years I was constantly working. So जब 2 महीने का भी gap हुआ, मुझे लगा, shit, what am I doing? Like, what do I do? How do I make peace with this? Forget the financial aspect. मैं क्या करूँ? My life revolved around acting. Basically, I think being at work became my life. This period, right after Antim, what I realized was that I take this again as a motivation. I'm going to take some time to, whatever, you know, cool down period that you get, to be able to discover who I am, to be able to learn new things, to be able to just chill. See, when you do too much work all your life, you tend to not just breathe.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are days, I mean, what I realized was that, you know, right now the only thing in your control is to work when, you know, work happens, and work on yourself when it doesn't happen.
In fact, very recently I was speaking to Raghav Jual, and he took a break for 3 years so that he could get into films. And he said that 3 years I was just working on myself, but it's a lot of commitment to give yourself that break.
Of course.
Also, when I speak to TV actors like Karishma Tanna, Ijaz Khan, they all told me that abhi they are doing OTT, abhi unko OTT projects mil rahe, but there's a very evident glass कि अभी भी उनको एज अ टीवी एक्टर बॉक्स करते हैं. आज भी शायद डिजाइनर्स डोंट एंड अप गिविंग आउटफिट्स. हैव यू फेस्ड द सेम थिंग आफ्टर डूइंग अ बॉलीवुड फिल्म?
Of course. I don't understand. That's something which I haven't been able to fathom. Where am I, like, okay, when I was doing television, not giving me brands, it's fine. Maybe
why?
No. I'll tell you one of the conversations that my stylists have come and told me. Mahima, I know you want this brand, but they saw your profile and you're not fit enough. I'm like, what does that even mean? Oh, we don't do TV. Okay, fine, but I am not doing TV, bro. Okay, maybe some brands want to only cater to film actors and they don't want their... I understand. I understand where the brand is coming from. But I am being selfish and I genuinely want to know, do you think I won't be able to pull it off? Do you think I won't be able to carry it? While I was promoting Antim, a lot of brands rejected me. One of my stylists have come and told me that, you know, someone who made a debut a couple of years ago because he had worked with that actor, unko brands mile maybe because they came from a certain background or with a certain surname and not me. And I'm like, अरे मैं सलमान खान के साथ फिल्म कर रही हूँ यार, मतलब
That's true. और इससे बड़ा क्या हो सकता है?
इससे बड़ा क्या हो सकता है? Why? I genuinely want to know. I want to have a conversation with these brands. That why? Why is it that? Where is this even coming from?
Did you ever reach out to Salman Khan for work after him?
No.
Do you have that kind of relationship with him?
No. He's there for me. He is definitely guiding me through my journey. But he gave me a platform, and now it's on me to, you know, take my journey in whichever direction I want to. There's freedom, there is trust, and I think he believes in me, and there's nothing more that I'm going to ask for. He believed in me, he gave me the right opportunity, and I'm truly grateful. I'm truly grateful. Even though it was a male-driven film, I had a lot of metal to show in Manda's character. So he's there, but right now I take full responsibility of my career. If things go well, good enough. If things don't, I'll learn something out of it.
No, we wish you all the very best.
Thank you. I'm not sure if I've been this vulnerable and honest in a long time.
No, it's
on
always
camera.
Good to have conversations like this because there's so much more to a person that needs to be out there. And I've seen your journey before also, and it's so good to know that the way you've come out and faced everything that you have in life. So much more power to you and your mom.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Wish you all the very best for everything coming.
Thank you. Thank you. Lovely talking to you.
Same here.
Hi, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to Instant Bollywood. Thank you.